we got some follow-up of the Lord of the Mysteries video game stuff. Because we made a video about a trailer before, right? And the trailer looked hype, but it's again just showing background assets. I think the coolest thing that we saw from the trailer was some sort of remains of a dragon at Hornassus, right? I think that map was, the Hornassus Peak. So what is going on there? Is the Lord of the Mysteries games hiding its gameplay? And I also have this. We got some like things that apparently Cuttlefish was involved in. So we'll listen to his videos for a bit, and I want to kind of read that tweet for a bit too.
The Lord of Mysteries game is preparing for its first external playtest after the author Cuttlefish visited the studio and gave very positive feedback. The Lord of Mysteries tap pre-registration.
Okay. The feedback. What is okay? Summary of Cuttlefish, the author, testing Lottum the game. Cuttlefish visited the dev team and tested the newest version for several hours. He hesitated between the Seer pathway and the Apprentice path. Whoa! What was the 3 pathways that was in Emperor Rozel's diaries of the regrets? Seer, Marauder, Apprentice. So the author himself picks Apprentice. The fuck? Apprentice. I mean, if I just think about like what an apprentice is, it sounds like, you have an apprentice and you have a master, you're basically like learning, but maybe like this pathway allows you to like learn anything incredibly fast, right? So the nature of this pathway allows you to have so much like coverage of many different topics and stuff. And it's one of the best ways to just like gain knowledge. And I don't know. He wandered through the streets of Tingen, carefully observing the shops and the environment. I hope that he got the full, time experience of being a broke-ass motherfucker in the streets of Tingen trying to buy some crusty-ass bread in a rat-infested store. Became the first person to complete the bike trip from Tingen to the Hornassus Mountains. What? What kind of bike we riding? We got a bike that goes up to the Hornassus Mountains? Okay. Enjoyed carefree shopping in game, especially when playing a female. Okay, Cuttlefish kind of funny. Enjoyed carefree shopping in game, especially when playing a female character. Sounds like he's having a lot of fun time just getting himself immersed, Maybe he was role-playing as like one of the high elites of the society, like, I don't know, a noble's princess. Maybe some Audrey Hall shit, right? It's like a spoiled girl who has like daddy's allowance of how many fucking pounds of gold, and she's going out and just shopping at the best stores. I don't know. Participated in testing a large dungeon. So, okay. This tells me that there is actual gameplay beyond... Well, people are saying it's going to be a card game. People are saying it's an MMO, a gacha, a large dungeon. So there is some actual combat exploration stuff to be had. Fought a seer who had lost control. I'm assuming not an actual player, but obviously like an NPC, some sort of monster. So we are fighting, berserked seers. Then challenged a powerful and charming mistress of a mistress. What do you mean challenge the powerful and charming mistress of a mysterious manner? I feel like this is some, some Madame Sharon shit. Like, remember at the end of season 1 stuff, we got some baddies coming in from the assassin pathway, right? And oh my goodness, gave very positive feedback, saying the game is very interesting. He provided valuable suggestions. Expand the divination methods in the Tingen Divination Club. Add more life usage functions for pathway skills. Don't know what that means. Life usage functions? What? You talking about quality of life, or you talking about sacrificing lifespan for pathway skills? Reduce the density of low-end language text and add more Chinese translations. That sounds smart. The dev team will carefully implement his suggestions. His approval shows that the game is nearly ready for external testing, pending final polish on the current build. P1 Cuttlefish testing the game, and a boss with both strength and charm. Oh, I see the charm all right. Let's see this. Wait. This a boss? Yo, we got some fucking, assassin pathway baddies coming in. That's like the boss? Okay. I mean, this is a trailer that we've already seen too. Kind of be careful on the actual like comments here, but it sounds overall good based on, this could be just him with the gun pointed at him saying it's going to be good no matter what, but I feel like he wouldn't compromise on the video game of his life work. If you look at here, right, this looks like more again video game like console Hopefully it's going to be something more MMO like. I wouldn't mind if it's card game like, but a lot of exploration, actual combat, dungeons. Sounds pretty good.
Lord of Mysteries Tap pre-registrations opened yesterday, and the game has already hit rank 1 on the charts with over 500,000 signups in just one day. Alongside this, the team released a new trailer, as you can see in the background, but unfortunately it only really shows environmental visuals. And honestly, that is my main issue with
Yeah, that's what they do, right? They don't want to just give you everything right away. I think I talked about it in this video too when I reacted to the trailer, that there's a lot of MMOs that never show you gameplay and people get really hyped up because of that. They have all these fantasies in their head of what the game could be, and then they show the gameplay and it's so chopped that then everybody loses the hype. I don't know if Lord of the Mysteries is doing the same thing, but I think it's really cool that they're showing all these different environmental background assets, because surely these are interactive elements, right? Like we can actually go there. Like apparently he was able to ride a bike from Lowen to Hornassus Mountain. So all the different map being shown, I hope, are actually open world exploration that we can get in on.
Everything they've shown so far about this game. Every single teaser or screenshot has been pure visuals, no gameplay. So as much as I want to be excited and believe this project will be a massive success, right now all we have is a potential game more than a real one. Legit,
Yeah.
0 gameplay, 0 players, and 7 graphics cards required.
Well, hopefully they know what they're doing, right? I don't think they're trying to scam us, but it's not really like a good early look. But based on what Cuttlefish said about, you know, exploring dungeons, getting involved in the streets, going shopping, blah, 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 a lot of interactive slice of life moments, open world explorations, fighting, combat. There's like a boss monster you can fight too. So I have my hopes up. I don't think they're gonna scam us.
What makes a game good isn't just looking beautiful. Because sure, you can make the game pure eye candy, but if the base gameplay is boring, no one is going to play it.
That's the main thing. So many video game companies, I feel like these days, focus on fidelity over the actual gameplay. I think there's obviously like, I don't know if it's a conspiracy, but AAA video game studios trying to make these graphics the best they can to incentivize the consumers to buy even more intensive video game graphics and hardware that needs to keep up with its fidelity. That's not a conspiracy, right? And I feel a lot of the times this shit doesn't matter as much as the actual gameplay. Is the movement nice? Is the core gameplay loop, you know, fulfilling? That shit is more important. But hey, I'll take this and good gameplay.
Candy, but if the base gameplay is boring, no one is going to play it. Whoever is in charge of the marketing for this game, please, I am begging, release some gameplay footage.
I mean, they obviously, like, what did they say? His approval shows that the game is nearly ready for external testing, pending final polish in the current build. So it's still really in the early stages, but I think we're getting to something like that, right? I think they'll probably time the gameplay stuff and like actual release of beta test or whatever with Lord of the Mysteries stuff, right? Like, wouldn't it just make sense that they want to like line up and schedule the release of extra Lord of the Mysteries stuff when the Donghua comes back next year? Obviously, it's just going to be like a movie, right? Like the OVA stuff, but maybe season 2 stuff, OVA stuff, they're going to, you know, stack up the scheduling such that when there is something trending and they're going to drop something new and it'll keep the people really hyped up. I have faith based on what Cuttlefish said and the descriptions that he made, and even stuff like this, like the baddie design. This looks really cool. I hope that the game will be something fun that we can all play globally too, and not some sort of cheap game that's being pumped up to capitalize on, obviously, the IP of Lord of the Mysteries. Please check out Ellen Historian. Link to the video right here. Go give it a like. Check out his channel for more content like this. Careful for spoilers. See you next time.